In this video, you'll find out about the different football sizes to help you determine the correct size football you need. Would it surprise you at all to learn that a small boy does not need a full-size football? His hands will not be big enough to fit around the ball, and he actually may become frustrated with a football that is too large and choose not to play with it. So what size football do you need to order for your child? You've come to the correct place to help you find the correct size of football that your child will need. If your child is of average size for his age group, then the standard suggested sizes should work just fine. It's not much fun for a young aspiring football player to try to throw and catch a big football. For one thing, they can't grip it securely to throw because their hands will be too small for the large football. Young boys' hands are growing and a full-size football is just way too big for them. As your child grows and gets bigger, then it will be time to come back here to make a selection for a larger football. Here's a look at the football size chart and the corresponding suggested ages for each. Mini football size. For little kids under the age of 6, most of these little guys will be fine with a mini football. This is considered to be a size 5 on the football size chart. These little footballs are just right for young kids to play with. The balls will be durable enough to take a beating and get left out in the grass occasionally. You'll like that most of these little footballs come in different colors to make playtime even more fun for the kids. Little kids should like that, and it may make it more likely to want to play with the football. Pee-wee football size. If your boy is in the ages 6 to 9 years old category, then he would most likely be well suited for a pee-wee football. These pee-wee footballs are size 6 on the football size chart. My son used pee-wee footballs when he first started playing football as a young player on a team of 7 and 8-year-old boys. You can't go wrong with the Wilson K2 pee-wee football. It's one of the best for this age group. Junior football is recommended for 10 to 12-year-olds. As your son eventually grows too big for pee-wee football, he'll graduate up to the junior size football. These footballs are recommended for young football players in the 10 to 12 years old age range. These footballs are most definitely larger than pee-wee footballs, but not yet the full-size footballs that the boys will be using soon once they turn 14. Some purchase options may offer additional equipment that may be of help, like an air pump and kicking tee, as well as the football you will need. This is a fun age for young football players, and a nice junior size football will be just what every young player would enjoy having. Youth size football for players from ages 12 to 14. The youth size football is next on the football size chart, and it is recommended for football players in the 12 to 14 year age group. You may be surprised to see that there are so many different sizes of footballs. I am certain, though, that having all these different sizes for footballs is a wise thing. It is important that as young players are growing in size themselves, that the footballs they use are larger and more age appropriate. When the young football players are in this age range, they are going to be in the middle school or junior high school age group depending on where you live. These boys are in the final stages of preparations before they go on to play high school football. The football techniques and skills they learn at the middle and junior high school level will prepare them to play under the Friday night lights at their local high schools. Official size football for ages 14 and up. Once your young football player reaches high school, he's ready for full-size footballs for the remainder of his football career. These balls are used for both high school, college, and even at the professional football level. It may be a little hard to adjust to when he's a ninth grader, but he'll get used to it. Eventually, he won't give it a second thought and the size of the football will be normal to him. He'll use an official high school game football from one of several potential leading manufacturers. Remember, you can easily find links to all these footballs mentioned here in the description area of this video. The progression of the size of football along with the growth of your young player is well planned and thought out. Starting small and working their way up to larger footballs as the young players grow and develop makes a lot of sense. After watching this video, you should now have a good idea what size football would be the right choice for your young player. Be sure to check the links in the description for suggestions on these football purchases. Leave a comment for us below and let us know which football you ordered or what your favorite part about football is. Also, be sure to give us a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more great football content like this.